Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a 5-card pull for the week ahead. Just as a reminder, next week on the 11th at 3 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to be doing a channel with Arcturian Daniel live to answer your questions. If you're new to this, what I do is I have you ask your questions down below in the comments section, and we accumulate those questions and we ask them in the live feed. We don't ask the questions that are being asked in the live feed because it's too hard to keep track of everything and who's got what question and where, because as they come in, it gets bounced around. So we're going to ask you to put the questions down below, and we'll compile the questions and then get to as many of those as we can in the live feed on the 11th. Judy Koku is my co-partner with that. She is also a wonderful channel and QHHT practitioner in Australia, and all of her information will also be in that link when we get to that live feed. If you'd like to know more about Judy, go to one of the live feeds that we've done in the past and you'll have her information there. Okay, I am going to go get the cards for the week, and let's pull the cards, see what's happening. I was about to say I was going to go get Daniel and got all of you excited. I'm not getting Daniel on this one. I'm pulling cards on this one, but let's go find out what the cards have to say. Okay, here we go with the cards for the week. We've got the Radley Valentine Tarot cards here. We've got the Sacred Forest with Denise Lynn, and we've got the Oracle of the Seven Energies with Colette Baron-Reid. Sorry, I was reading the boxes there, so I was trying to see them. Yeah, those ones I know. I know last week when I posted, I didn't know what the names of the decks were. So as we get, and then this is the Magic is Real deck, my little deck that I made so that I could get our theme for the week. And as we get going, I hope you guys all had a good weekend. If you're new to my page, please check out the channel, the videos as well. I do the Metaphysical Hour with Julia Cannon, and all these videos are on my page as well. So if you are new to just watching this, please go check out the rest of the videos I do on my channel, and let's have a good time. So I do a 5-card pull. We're gonna get a theme. At the end of the day, everything works out in your favor. Okay, so if you've been worrying about something, everything's gonna work out in your favor. That is a tree line that sits behind my house. Looks like that was probably a sunset. So we'll put that card aside. Everything's working out in your favor. Let's get started on that. All right, I'm ready for a reading like that, aren't you? All right, so we are asking, this one's such a big deck. We are asking these beautiful tarot cards, what is it that would be beneficial for the collective to know at this time? What would be beneficial for the collective to know at this time? First card out is, sorry, I have some pins there. First card out is how you go into the week. Second card out is what do you bring with it? Third card out, what is being hidden from you? The fourth card out of the deck is your action step. And the fifth card is the outcome. Okay. All right. Those now, let's go with the energy of the 7 energies. Baron-Reid, I believe. Yeah, 7 energies. So what is it that would be beneficial for us to know as a collective at this time? What would be good for us to know as a collective at this time? Just in my head getting little messages, kind of precursors maybe to, oh, this one gets 2. All right, then we'll take it. We'll see what the pendulum has to say about that. I'm in a flow here of something that's trying to come in, so sorry. Usually I chatter a little bit more, but there's something coming in. I want to say it's a loved one or somebody, maybe somebody lost a child, but there's a loved one that is coming in saying, I'm okay. They want to bring messages to you. They want you to know that they're around. For some of you, it could be they want you to pick it, but it can be like a flower, it can be like a penny, it can be like feathers, it can be anything of that nature. They want you to know that they're okay, and they want to give you signs. And some of you know to look for those signs, and some of you haven't been catching your signs. Scent, radio, listening to the radio, certain songs come up. Somebody says the name of the person that you're missing. Those kind of things. They're all signs. They want you to know that is them saying hello. They are around you, and they do see and hear, see what you're doing, hearing your prayers, that kind of thing. Not stalkerish. Somebody's got a sense of humor. I'm not stalking. I'm not stalking you. I'm just, but I am around. When you're feeling me, I'm around you. Okay. Somebody needed that message, but here we go. As we go in, what we bring, what is hidden. Sorry, there's a little hair there. What is the action step? And what is the outcome? All right, all decks on hand. Let's get into bringing out the pendulum. Okay, so please show me yes. Thank you. Please show me no. Thank you. Are all the cards on the table the correct cards for this reading at this time? That's my yes. And I'm right above the cards that 2 came out. Is 2 the right number for this card in this pile? Okay, that is my yes. All right, let's get to reading. You guys can hear my birds in the background. It's funny, I said that, and then the first card I pulled is a phoenix. Okay, big bird. So whoever was noticing the birds, you might want to pay attention to this card. So you're going through a trance, you're transmuting, and you're going to rise up out of the ashes. Whatever you're going through, you're rising up out of the ashes, right? Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, success, and self-employment. Okay, so let's see, smoke and mirrors. These two I feel like go together, right? You've been dealing with some smoke and mirrors, but you're going to rise up out of it. So if somebody has been feeling like, you know, if you've been feeling like you are being misled, not trusting a situation, something doesn't feel right, somebody's not telling you the truth, whatever it is that's coming up here, the smoke and mirrors, you're going to figure out what you set that up for. In other words, that's not in your life by accident. It's showing you something, you're learning from it. What is it that you're learning? And then rise up from those ashes. You're not a victim, right? That's a theme. Not a victim. Enjoy life's little luxuries. Spend quiet time alone. Reflect on it. Figure it out, because it's happening for you. And as much as you hate it when I say that, it's happening for you. And you're probably the one that set it up. You're co-creating it with whatever the situation is behind it. Now, what are you bringing in? Choices. Oh, here we go. Learn what you can from this situation. It's like absolutely echoing what I just said here. So learn what you can from the situation. There's something there for you to learn. Review and look at your motives and everyone else's motives. Look at what you came to learn from that. And into me, I see. Into me, I see. So you're going to go inside and you're going to reflect on that. Then you're going to transmute and refuge. Okay. So, okay, you guys are going through a major change, not by any surprise, with the solar flares, the eclipse, all the things astrologically going on. It's setting a stage for this major event of things to happen. Somebody is really lying to you guys. Wow. Or maybe you're lying to yourself. And that's something else, is you got to get real with yourself. Okay, so some of you might have fears around money. So this is what's hidden from you. You might be in a sense of lack. Now, I'm going to change this from fear of money to a lack mentality. That can be in relationship, it can be money, it can be job, it can be opportunities, it can be wherever you're feeling the lack, you're creating that energy. So what you're not seeing, again, you might be the one telling yourself this tall tale that you are in lack, that you don't have what you need, the support you need isn't there. And then we got this tender embrace one. So if this is about a relationship, step back and look at it, because you might be getting more nurturing from that relationship than you think. Don't tell yourself a tale about the other person, okay? So if you're in a relationship where maybe you're not in good communication with the other person, don't make up reasons why. If the text message didn't make sense, don't make up reasons why. And don't make up stories around what you don't know. Just stick with what you know. There's something here that is smoke and mirrors. That's a tall tale. Something here that is being created that isn't actually a truth. So be very careful what you're creating with your thoughts, with your little mind swirling, you know, that little voice in your mind. That's what I'm trying to say. The little voice in your mind that sits there and goes, oh, well, that person's not contacting you because they're out playing, they're out doing something else, they're out dating other people, they're out doing this, they're out doing that. Well, you don't know what they're out doing, so don't make up those stories and tell yourself these tall tales, because it's affecting you. That's just one area if it's a relationship, because we've got the tender embrace. For other people, if you are going through something, going through this big transformation where you're transmuting and you're seeking refuge, you're looking for reflection and trying to figure out where you're not telling yourself the truth, where you are. Let's go back to this one again. Learn what you can from the situation. Okay, learn what you can from whatever it is you're going through, and you're going through that. Look where the tall tales are being told. Okay, sometimes other people are telling tall tales and you're learning discernment. You're learning from this, no matter what. You might be learning discernment, you might be learning to trust your intuition and make better choices, whatever it is. But whatever it is, it offers you growth. So whatever you are going through, it's offering you a lot of growth right now. So remember, you're not the victim. All of this is happening for you so that you can grow, so you can learn, so you can aspire to be something even better, even broader, more expansive. I got my coffee here with me this morning, so now you're hearing me drink coffee. Okay, what is your action step? Okay, some of you are going through this in a very fast pace. The delays are over, something's freeing up. You've done your work, you've cleared this energy, you looked at things, or you got clear on it and realized this is something that is actually here to work for you. I cannot tell you how much I like this card because it has the word magic in it. Earth magic. Okay, so things are going to start moving fast. Delays are over. You got many things happening. Communication might be coming in. A lot of things could be going on right now that are opening doors of opportunity, communication, clarity. Your job is to be playful. Okay? Be playful in these energies. Childlike wonderment goes a long ways in this universe. Be the childlike wonderment. What's next? Okay, I figured this out. I got my clarity. I'm no longer looking at at this with pointing fingers, but I'm looking at it with, where is this serving me? Where am I lying to myself, or where is the choices I'm supposed to make so I can rise up from the ashes and figure out what I set this up to learn. You set this up. If other people are involved, you set it up with them so that you could all learn from it. So are you doing your part to learn? Okay, what's the outcome? Okay. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. Just like what I was talking about, where we were looking at looking at it like you're pointing the finger at other people. That's this card. You're no longer going to see it as other people doing something with you. You're not competing with anyone. There is nothing in your way. You are creating your own obstacles. There's nothing in your way. So wherever, sorry about that, wherever you are seeing the obstacles, this person's getting in my way, that person did that, blah, 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 this isn't working. That's your story, your smoke and mirrors, your tall tale, because you're not doing something. You're sabotaging, you're letting something get in your way when you were trying to reach a goal. And so hopefully this is making sense to you guys. I'm not trying to rattle any cages here. I just want to say somebody's having a hard time speaking, because when that when that starts happening in a reading and I wasn't coughing beforehand, there's somebody that is having a difficult time saying what they want to say, putting out their truth. There is something in the throat chakra that is blocking you. So if you feel like that resonates with you, where you have a situation, but you just don't feel like you can speak your truth, you set this up for you to push you into that corner to speak up and to start speaking your truth so that you can grow, so you can transmute these energies, so that you can get the truth out there, so that you can be your authentic self. You can rise from the ashes, okay? If other people are involved, just know that they are there to help you grow. They're there to help you grow. Oh, that's the wrong one. They're there to help you grow. Sorry, there it is, growth. They're there to help you grow. They are set up to play a role for you. They're not conscious of it. You're not conscious of it, right? That ruins the game if you know what you're doing. So they're set up in your path to trigger you, to push you, to enlighten you, to move you in a different direction, possibly. So pay attention to the role they're playing, because it's not personal. Whatever it is that they're doing, or the role that they're playing, it's not personal to you. They're playing their part so that you can grow. And so we want to embrace some of the stuff that's going on, even if it's hurtful, even if it leaves you feeling disappointed, whatever it is. It's there to help you self-reflect, okay? So if everyone out there, good, bad, or indifferent, is there to help you grow, how are they doing that, right? So if you're looking at somebody that hurt your feelings, or somebody that you broke up with, or somebody that said something mean or is pushing you away, whatever it is, step back from that, get out of the emotions for a minute, and just step back and look at it and say, okay, where is it that this person is pushing me? What is it that I need to look at with what this person is showing me? Because I'll tell you what, if you're not finding it, that person is going to have to push harder, and it's going to get even more intense. So that's what I have to say about that. Now, what I feel like this card is saying is, as you reflect, you're no longer going to have that conflict here, and you're going to step into endless possibilities and stability. Okay, these are amazing cards. Endless possibilities and stability, but you have to evaluate. It's telling you, take some time to look at something. If you have a close friend that can help you talk through it, or maybe you have a session with a coach to get you more clear on things, whatever it might be, get out of the tall tale, quit telling the story, get into the truth, stop with the smoke and mirrors, and get real. Be truthful with yourself. Knowledge, I like that. So here again, knowledge is this person standing in a boat above the tree line in the clouds. Rise above it. Look at the bigger picture. What is it trying to show you? And even the boat, if I'm looking at that right, it almost looks like the head of a swan or a crane or something, a bird, which is telling you, get the higher perspective, right? Get a different view of this situation, because it is trying to tell you something. It's trying to communicate. And then we bring in the bees, and that's a sign for Jan. There you go, your bee again. Remember, I was talking earlier, there was a loved one that wants to let you know that they're around, that they're okay, that they're in heaven. Well, the bee is a symbol for one of my friends that somebody has crossed over into the light and that they are happy and joyful. But here in this reading, it is about prosperity. I just had to share that because I think it's fun that the bee came out when we started out with somebody wants you to know they're okay. So right there again is saying, you know, because the bee is a sign for me that somebody is okay. You know, here we are again with them letting you know they're okay. They're bringing it into the reading because they knew that's what I would say with that. Now, prosperity, knowledge, and it's time to let go of whatever all of this is, whatever you think it was. What if everything you thought you knew wasn't true? You know, letting go of all of that, everything that you thought to be true, just let it go and reinvent. Let's get some different cards here. That one wants to come out. A higher view. They can't tell you enough. A higher view. Okay, so that one's fun. I love it when that happens, when it's like, come on, get a different perspective. There's something bigger going on here. Get out of the hurt, get out of the pain. There was a word a client used the other day that's so resonating right now. Get out of the suffering and get out of these places and start. I'm sorry, I'm hearing the word man up and look at this from a different perspective. You are not a victim here. Oh, I'm going to pull out this other, oh, maybe I won't because it's kind of difficult to get to that one. But you have a great big love here. Oops, that's upside down. Didn't mean to do that. You have a great big love here. So if you are dealing with another person and you are hurt, you need to know that the soul connection between the two of you is big. And that's why it can hurt, because you are here to teach each other, but because you're so connected, of course that's going to hurt if you guys are showing each other the hard things. Okay, how many different ways can they say this? See beyond, rise above it, get up higher, get above the clouds. Let's go. Let's get a different perspective. Look at things as if it's teaching you. And remember how you wanted to see within yourself, again, the royal you. You are being launched into another version of self that is so beautiful, and you're bearing fruit. You are evolving. There's no two ways about it. And at the end of the day, it all works out in your favor. Remember that. So let's get some more cards from Radley here on the tarot. And 10 of water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotions and material needs are met, trustworthy relationship. You are working towards something really big, and it has a lot of emotional fulfillment for you, even if you don't see it yet. Brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth in a situation. Oh my goodness, right? Yeah, there's a new beginnings waiting for you. How many different ways can this reading support itself? Rise high above it, look, get a new perspective, rise above it. Look at the shadows and look at the tall tales and get the truth. Get truthful with yourself. You are the one that you need to get truthful with. Somebody's not telling you the truth. Why? Why are they not telling you the truth? What is this showing you? Is it mirroring something where you're not being truthful with yourself? Is it mirroring something where maybe you're doing this with another person and it's time to look at the way that you're behaving? And so it's being mirrored to you in a different area of your life to show you what you're doing to someone else. There's so many ways the mirrors can work, right? Where are you not seeing truth, not experiencing truth, not being truthful with yourself, someone else not being truthful with you? What does it mean to you? Where is it taking you? The seeds are well planted. You are growing. You're going to grow. We got the growth card. We've got growth here. It's inevitable, right? The power of creativity. Creativity is a word that's been used in this reading as well. Your creative energies are expanding. Your intuition is expanding. Very happy family, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Again, the word magic twice because it's real, right? The magic is real. Okay, so you guys, if you could just take a little time to look at what's going on in your life and just open those doors of opportunity for yourself. They are there. Finding infinite possibilities right there. I knew there was opportunities was in there somewhere. Okay, so here you go. That's it. Please click like. I love you guys. Until next time. All right. Bye-bye.